All right, welcome back. This is M-Dog. I thought I would just do one more quick video here. I say quick, we'll see how that goes. But I'm checking out the new Diamond Creek Hog Pan dig site. And this is, of course, in Gems and Glory DLC for Gold Mining Simulator. And I want to, let's go ahead and get us back to where we are doing the mining here. And I want to open up our DigiTube here. I was hoping it would do, let's see, not accessories. Man, they've done a great job. So they don't have, yeah, I was just curious if they had the new hog pan. All right. Yeah, so they do have the hog pan stuff on here. The sluice box with the extension. Okay, so I guess I didn't realize. Man, we lucked out because we purchased the hog pan pump where it's automated. And that's the one we're using. Okay. So let's get back down. Again, like I said, we're here on the Diamond Creek River. And one thing we're going to try to do a little different this time. If you saw the last video, that's where we first came and found this place and exploring some of what this new DLC has to offer. If you didn't see that yet, you may want to watch that video first. And now we're doing a follow-up where we're going to attach the extension here. And thankfully those mats didn't mess up when I put them in there. So now what we'll do is we'll just stick this down here for now. We're going to use, I think I do want to use multiple buckets. Let's see how this goes. I stored the other buckets in this shed last time we played, so they should still be in here. Yeah, they are. So let's pick these up. Let's stack this one on top. And now we will set these up and we'll try to do something a little more interesting this time since we are doing it slightly different. So 3 scoops fills up a bucket. So we saw from our first video, we have a chance of occasionally getting gold nuggets. We also have the opportunity to find gems and then just panning for gold the old-fashioned way here. So there's one bucket. And we should be able to see kind of bucket number 2. Yeah, I don't, and there we found a nugget there. I don't think we can actually get these down there fast enough because it's automated. It's now moving really fast. And then we've got 4 mats set up because of the extension now instead of just 2. So it looks like 3 buckets worth is going to get us almost 10%. Our gold amount is 2,771. So we did go ahead and sell the gold bars at the end of the last video so that we could purchase the equipment we've got now. And obviously we could start and, I guess, dig spots that are a little closer to the setup, but I don't know. Future me might be thankful that I did some of these farther away spots first. I don't know. Another nugget. 2771. I was just trying to make sure it wasn't like cashing in those nuggets or something. I assume that they're just now, you know, a part of our quote-unquote gold inventory. And whenever we go to the blacksmith next time. All right, let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're going to be at about 17%. So it's not every... Which that's kind of cool. It's like every bucket is not giving us the exact same amount of gold. Although they are all giving us, you know, close enough, I guess. So it's both reliable but also variable at the same time, which seems cool. I guess you could bring as many buckets as you wanted to down here if you just for some reason wanted to fill up buckets for a while and then empty buckets for a while. But I think 3 seems like a pretty cool amount here. Another nugget, and that was a big one. Alright, looks like we're at about 26%. Alright, just to do something kind of interesting, let's take some of this water down here. Like, you wouldn't think this water would be any different, better or worse. I don't think. But I am curious. I'm going to put this bucket in first. 26%. It looks like that was exactly the same. Exactly the same. It was within sort of the expected variability there. Another nugget. That's always nice. So we're at 35%. Where did we go to in the first video? I think we went over 50%, but that was with 2 mats instead of 3. So I will try to at least get to 50% again, but this time we're going to, sorry, not 3, this is 4 mats. We are formatted this time around. All right, we're at 44%. So I guess I could have made the mistake that very first video when we were purchasing. I could have accidentally bought the one that required a hose hooked up to it instead of the one that's automated. Or sorry, I could have picked up the one. There's a nugget, not the one that required a hose, the one that does not have an automated option. I don't know. I'm not sure how it works because this is automated not because of a hose, but because of the way it's sitting in a running river or stream that's got enough current that it's just automating it for us. All right, do we want to get one more buckets here? Yeah, this will put us over 50%. Again, like well over. We're at 52 now. This might get us to 60%. And again, we'll have 4 mats this time instead of 2 like the last video. So this is a fairly efficient operation we've got going here. As far as these like very basic options that we have. What is it called? The hog pan? Hog pan dig site. That's good. It doesn't let you, there's a nugget. It doesn't let you stack it unless it's empty. Move this a little bit away. Maybe it doesn't glitch into the water or something. All right. Oh shoot, we actually still need one, don't we? It's so weird how you can't like, I don't know, you've got to kind of be particular with that. I don't want to take a chance that it starts falling. I mean, this is like valuable. A valuable bucket here. I'm hoping it would tell me if it was like somehow too full or something, right? Oops. That's twice we've... Uh-oh, bucket's full. Okay. So we actually do need to take a second bucket. With us. And I actually want to go ahead and take this as well, just in case. Just in case we can't, you know, we dirty up that other water faster than I think we're going to. All right, so we need one more bucket. So weird, like the places that you can't... But you can't just dip it in the water. Oh, okay, so it fully got it. It fully got it, that's good. So if we ever went to 100%, we would not be able to we would not be able to do it into one bucket. What I'm trying to say. Oh. That's a pretty good sized nugget right there, isn't it? I think that top one is actually going to require tweezers. Yeah. Very good. There's still more in there. That's crazy. That's awesome, though. I can see a gem, I think. Yep. You never know with the physics of this game, like you just feel like it could do something crazy any moment. Now we've got a couple of decent sized ones here. Yep. I love it. Now, will this be the last one? I would sort of assume so, but nope, it's not. All the colors of these gems, it's very cool. All right. That one's borderline. I think these are all going to be too small for the tweezers, but they're all decent though. All right. Now, surely this will be the last of the dirt. Yep. All right. Let's hope we have something good here. I'm going to start doing this a little more carefully. It doesn't seem like it requires all that aggressive movement I was doing before. Is that going to be a chunk of gold? How much dirt's going to come off, though? Alright, that's a good one. That right there is a good one. Oh my goodness. We had two again. Alright, that's pretty cool. So, okay. Getting dark. Okay. The water is now gone. Dogs don't like to be petted while they're eating. All right. I'll be right back with some results. Okay, just to wrap this episode up, let's go ahead and get our gold bar. And I don't know, let's go check and see what the market's doing. I assume we'll go ahead and sell it. But I'm just curious what this gold bar will be worth. Not that I remember exactly what the last one will be worth, but you know, this, I think it was like 2,000 or something. So we should be doing around twice as good since we had double the amount of opportunity there to collect gold. We filled up 4 mats instead of 2. Okay, there's no lights on. So let's see. First of all, let's check the stock. Okay. If we sell gold bars, okay, it's worth 6,000. We did a lot better, but we did do a little bit higher percentage as well. So we're up to 8,000. Let's check the gems. I think it was 170. So again, about what we expected. We're going to be up to about 8,500, and that's pretty cool. I like it. I'm trying to remember. Obviously, not that we'll do anything about it this video, but I feel like there is like a very small upgrade that you can make before going to the like full-on plant. That involves, where are these little machineries? Yes, these little fellas. All right, so you do need a generator, right? This is where we need generator. I don't remember if we need the pumps as well, but this is what I was thinking of. So it's 4,000 for a wave table. So I think you go separator. I can't remember exactly how it works. I think we have to use both of these. But anyway, you know, that might be something that if we want, we can. Okay, yeah, that's right, because you also need power for both of these, right? So you'd have to run power from the mobile generator. I guess we need a water pump, even though we've got a current. We're going to have to hook up the hose. Wow, electric is a lot more than the diesel. Okay, anyway. That's cool. The mini wash plant. It's not that much. Maybe I'll have to play around with that to figure out. I think the mini wash is actually something that came with yeah, these prices are not that crazy. But the mini wash I think came from a DLC. Having access to that. Look at these huge water pumps. 23,000 just for this. Interesting. And then you also have big machinery that's, you know, obviously they can't even keep in this warehouse. It's down down the street a little bit, but very cool. This is the extra big bowl we got. Yeah, there's just so much. A light system trailer. We could have gotten stuck here. All right. See you next time.